Hi guys. Hope everybody's having a great day. I am very excited to be jumping in here. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Lauren Caddy. I am a platinum leader in Young Living. I have been using Young Living for about 8 years now. I've been doing the business for probably 7 years and 9 months because I was literally like instantly hooked on oils, supplements, products, and it's been a really, really amazing journey. And I live in Downingtown, Pennsylvania. It is a town right outside of Philadelphia, if you guys are familiar. And I have 4 children, which, by the way, they are watching a movie right now, but you moms know, I'm sure, that they could barge in literally any moment. So please forgive me if that happens. But I am here to chat with you guys today about Ningxia Red, Young Living's most popular supplement, and why it is the single best supplement that you can consume and put in your body. I do want to give a little disclaimer first that I am not a doctor. Nothing I am saying to you is medical advice. Please do not take anything I am saying in this and go like cold turkey stop your medication. It's really, really important to be advocates for ourselves and do our own research, and just had to give that little disclaimer. A lot of the information I'm going to be sharing with you. So I personally am like a big research junkie. I love knowing like the science and the ins and outs of everything. And so this is one of my absolute favorite books about Ningxia. You cannot buy, like, this book is not made anymore, so any copy that you're going to get is going to be used. It is very hard to find. I have seen that people are selling them online for like $200. So if you can get a hold of one, get a hold of it. If you read this book, you will never not drink Ningxia again. Okay. It's called Ningxia Wolfberry, the Ultimate Superfood. It's by Gary Young. How the Ningxia Wolfberry and 4 other whole foods help combat heart disease, cancer, chronic fatigue, depression, diabetes, and more. So this is an amazing book, and I've read through it multiple times. And yeah, I am a firm believer that Ningxia is the single best supplement that you can be taking, and I'm going to share with you guys why. I think it's literally better than anything else you can find out there. First of all, when you go to the store, our store shelves are lined with all of these vitamins. I know a lot of people ask me, like, is it necessary to take a multivitamin? This is my multivitamin. Okay, so Ningxia is a whole food liquid macronutrient supplement. Okay, so liquid supplements are ideal because your body doesn't have to break them down, right? This is going right into my system, right into my gut, being absorbed by my body. My body doesn't have to go through this whole process of like breaking it down, and it's just like instant. Okay, it's easier on your body. Macronutrient, when I say macronutrient, I mean basically it's providing a giant dose of nutrients, minerals, and all good things for our body. Okay. And then when I say whole food, it means that it's from a food source. So again, when you go to the store shelves and you see all these vitamins on the shelf, unfortunately, a lot of them are synthetically made, and people buy them because they're like, oh, well, they're the cheaper option, right? Vitamins is definitely 100% one of those situations where you get what you pay for. So our body, when we're taking whole food supplements or we're eating foods, that's what our body is meant to get vitamins and nutrients from, right? Food. And so that's what this is. It's a whole food supplement. When you're taking a very cheap multivitamin or any vitamin really, like you can find very cheap B vitamins, you can find very cheap probiotics. Generally, they're synthetically made in a lab, and our body, when they go into our body like doesn't know what to do with them. So when you put a whole food supplement in your body, it's like you're just eating fruits and veggies, right? Like that's what our body uses best for energy, for nutrition, for minerals. It can absorb the most from it. And so that's just a little overview of kind of like why Ningxia is like best absorbed. Like we get the most out of it compared to anything else on the store shelf. So as far as talking about the whole food, what Ningxia is, and like the whole food part of it. So the main ingredient in Ningxia is called wolfberries. Wolfberries are considered a superfood, and actually one of the most superfoods that you can eat in their body. I know that a lot of people take elderberry syrup. Are you guys familiar with elderberry syrup? So I want you guys to, first of all, go on Google and search benefits of wolfberries. Okay, that's number one. Number two, search wolfberries versus elderberries. People are obsessed with elderberry syrup, and wolfberries are so much more powerful than elderberry syrup. Like, they're very comparable as far as like the kind of fruit that they are, but as far as like the nutrition, the mineral content, the antioxidants, Ningxia wolfberries are like so far ahead. They're extremely nutrient dense. They're extremely antioxidant dense. So much so, I don't know if you guys have heard this, but drinking only 1 ounce, and the label dose is 2 ounces a day, right? We typically drink 2 ounces. The label dose is 2 ounces. If you drink only 1 ounce a day, it's comparable to 100 oranges, 59 broccoli florets, 73 strawberries, 93 apples, 814 blueberries, 22 carrots, or 11 pounds of spinach. How many of you eat that in a day, right? Or like even a week? Like, I don't even know if I probably don't even consume, like, I drink a smoothie every morning with spinach in it, and I probably don't consume 11 pounds of spinach a week even. So that's just 1 ounce of Ningxia. That's like the antioxidant makeup of just 1 ounce, okay? Now jumping back a little bit, I was talking about how I take Ningxia as my multivitamin. And the reason for that is it gives you more than enough nutrition in your body than you would get from like a store-bought multivitamin. Okay. Like I said, it's liquid, so it's best absorbed by your body. It's packed full of polysaccharides, which are, abundant in all plants in nature. And basically what they're known for, being essential to is like sustaining the life of the plant. So if they do that for the plant, just imagine what they can do for us. They have a really, really high nutrient value. They have incredibly positive effects on our immune system, our digestive system, our detox system, which are all crucial things to keep our body just running healthy, right? If your detox system isn't working correctly, things that you come in exposure, like you come in contact with, your body's not going to be able to flush them out. Same with your digestive system. I know a lot of people have digestive issues. Our immune system obviously is the most important system in our body, just keeping everything healthy and running smoothly. As far as more information on like vitamins and minerals in Ningxia, it's full of calcium. It has 18 different amino acids in it. It has 21 trace minerals. And why this is so important, because our diets today are just not what they once were, right? Like, I know a lot of people don't eat that healthy of a diet, just being honest. And even if they do, like, you can eat the cleanest diet in the world, and our food these days is not anywhere near like what it used to be. Even our soil is so mineral and nutrient depleted. So if you're eating produce, it's just not as like nutrient and mineral dense as it once was. A lot of people have mineral deficiencies. And so, like I said, Ningxia has 21 trace minerals in it and 18 amino acids. So all those things that we're lacking, that we're meant to be consuming, you're going to find that in Ningxia. It also has beta carotene in it, which is actually vitamin A. So I'll tell you guys a story. A couple years ago, probably a long time ago, it was probably like 9 years ago, back when I would frequently go to the doctor. I came down with a sickness, and it was like a respiratory sickness, and I wasn't feeling well, and I went to urgent care. And the urgent care that I went to actually in our town is right next to a little health food store called Kimberton Whole Foods. And so I went in the urgent care and I told the doctor what was going on. He was like, "Oh, just go get some vitamin A. You'll be fine." And so I went home that day and I researched all about vitamin A, which again, beta carotene is vitamin A, and vitamin A is actually incredibly antiviral. So that is a big amount in Ningxia. Vitamin A is also really helpful for eye health. There's a ton of testimonies of people who had their eye prescription improved with drinking Ningxia. My best friend, actually, she specifically every time she would go to the eye doctor, her prescription would get worse and worse and worse. And when she started drinking Ningxia, like years ago, her prescription has been the same since. So I think that's really cool. I love hearing like real life testimonies and stories from people. So, and by the way, if you have a Ningxia testimony, please drop it below because I would love to hear it. Ningxia is also packed full of B vitamins. B vitamins are really good for energy and mood support. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Super B from Young Living. Like that's specifically what that's for. Lots of B vitamins in Ningxia. Polyphenols. So polyphenols are known for having anti-aging effects. So basically when you're drinking Ningxia, you are kind of help slow that aging process and just keep your body like young and healthy. And who doesn't want to do that, right? It's also really good for brain function, mental clarity, and heart health. It's also known as a natural blood thinner, helping prevent blood clotting. So I know that some people take like certain medications or aspirin every day for that. Ningxia is really, really good for just, like I said, it's like a natural blood thinner, really, really good for circulation. It's also super anti-inflammatory. And because it's anti-inflammatory, it's also shown to help with like joint health and, you know, people that suffer with joint issues, like arthritis and things like that, really known to help support the body with that. There's some really, really great, Young Living has done some great clinical studies with Ningxia. If you guys go, you can even just Google Ningxia Red clinical studies and you'll actually find on the Young Living blog some of those. I know there's ones that have to do with like joint health. There's ones that have to do with energy, mental health. I can't remember the exact percentage, but it was like Ningxia was clinically proven to improve mental health by 67%. Like there's some really, really cool studies that you can find. You can also, like I said, this book is absolutely wonderful. You can also go on PubMed and search benefits of wolfberries and you'll find all sorts of amazing stuff. Like I said, once you start reading, you will never not take Ningxia again. Another really hefty vitamin in this is vitamin E. Vitamin E is a really big antioxidant for our body. I know that I'm saying some of these terms and I'm trying to explain the best I can, but I know I'm saying some of these terms and it might not mean much to some of you, like antioxidant. You might not know what antioxidant does, but antioxidants are actually one of the most important things for us to be consuming on a daily basis. Basically, we go through life and we live in a very toxic world, okay? Like even if you live the cleanest lifestyle in the world, you know, we're all here, so we're interested in like clean living to some capacity, right? So you might eat very clean, you might use toxin-free products, you might take all the best supplements, and we still are exposed to toxins. If you're eating fruits and veggies, even organic, they have pesticides on them. You go outside, our air is polluted. We go to public places, they use chemical cleaners. There's radiation, there's EMF signals, we just live in a toxic world. So we're always, always, always absorbing toxins, okay? When we have exposure to these things, you know, all day, every day in life, they go into our body and our body starts trying to process them. These things, all these toxins, when they go in our body, they're called free radicals. Have you guys ever heard that term, free radicals? Free radicals are basically the toxins, the toxic exposure, the free radicals, they damage our cells, okay? So they go in our body tries to process them. When our body can't keep up fast enough, these free radicals, they damage our cells, they break them down. And as most of you probably know, how does cancer form? From damaged cells, right? Autoimmune diseases, many diseases, all these different things. It's our body's inability to function correctly because of broken down cells and you know, this toxic overload. Like our bodies can only handle so much and our world keeps getting more and more toxic. And a lot of people don't take care of their bodies, just being honest. A lot of people don't eat a very clean diet. They aren't mindful about what they use. And that's why that's a whole nother very important portion is eating clean and being mindful about what you put on your body, in your body. But we're talking about Ningxia, so let me jump back to that. I could go off on a million tangents and yeah. So basically these free radicals, they damage our cells. Like I said, that's how cancer forms. That's how That's how different diseases form. And so what Ningxia does, what antioxidants do, is they kill free radicals. Okay, so they kill free radicals. They keep that damage from ever occurring. What they also do, which is really, really, really cool, is they can reverse the damage. We have our cells. I'm going to get a little sciencey. Like I said, I'm very interested in like the science of how things work. And so we have our cells, and we have these receptor sites on our cells, and basically they're responsible for like reading the incoming information. We have the nucleus of our cell, which is responsible for basically like processing that information. And so when our cells are like overburdened by all this toxic exposure, like I said, they get damaged. And what happens is the receptor sites on our cells in that process, they get damaged and they can no longer read information, and they basically just go crazy. So Ningxia, and actually oils as well, clean and repair the receptor sites of our cells to bring a cell back to functioning healthy again. So it's honestly, like, I could sit here all day and tell you guys just all the benefits in Ningxia. Like I said, I wanted to give you just a little glimpse into why it's so far beyond any supplement that you can take. Like, if anybody asked me, what is the one supplement that I should be taking? Like, if I'm only going to purchase one supplement, what should it be? This is my answer every time, okay? This is your multivitamin. This is your B vitamin. This is your vitamin A. This is your mineral supplement. This is your amino acid supplement. This is your vitamin E supplement. This is your antioxidant supplement. Like, literally everything is in Ningxia. And the way it works, like when you understand the science of it, doing what it does, like it truly brings your body back to baseline health. And I will never, ever again in my life, ever go, like, I've been drinking Ningxia every single day for 8 years now, and I will never, it's the one thing I will never go without. Like, of course, all of us run out of supplements sometimes, right? I never run out of Ningxia, and I have 6 members of my family. Like I said, it's just me with the research I've done. And when you read this book, I really recommend anybody get their hands on this book if they can. You read that book, you do the research, you understand, like, you will never not drink Ningxia again. So if you guys have absolutely any questions about Ningxia, please feel free to comment them below. I will do my best to answer. And something else I was going to say. What was I going to say? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Okay, guys, like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. Go drink some Ningxia right now. Get off this video, go drink some Ningxia. I hope this was helpful to you guys, and I hope you learned something. And thank you for having me in here. I will chat with you guys later. Bye.